Recently, Hovnanian Armenian School celebrated its 45th anniversary with a festive Gala fundraiser event at the Legacy Castle Hall in New Jersey. Attendees included alumni of the school, teachers and administrative staff, volunteers, and school's lifelong supporters, as well as over 550 guests and believers in the importance of giving our children here in the United States an Armenian education. 45 years ago, a group of visionary Armenians from diaspora established the Hovnanian School in New Milford, New Jersey. They understood the importance of instilling Armenian education in our children who are growing up far away from their motherland. The mission of the school is to preserve and elevate the Armenian community by creating generations of well-rounded and globally minded leaders through an education focused on academic excellence, multilingual expression, emotional intelligence, and rich Armenian American identity. A testament to the school's success was the presence of new young generation of Hovnanian School graduates, as well as many of the board members who themselves are graduates and now are poised to take the responsibility of ensuring a bright future for Hovnanian School. To the question of why they have come to the Gala to support Hovnanian School and why it is important to instill Armenian education in our children, the volunteers and guests had this to say.
We're here to celebrate 45 years of the Hovnanian School. It's the only Armenian day school here in the state of New Jersey. I'm a parent of 2 children there. Without language, without culture, without anything, we lose our Armenianness. So it's very important for us to keep our Armenian culture going. So we're here, we're honored to be the co-chairs of the 45th Gala. A lot of blood, sweat, and tears have gone into this event. Making it even more difficult was the current pandemic that we're coming out of. But I think with the hard work of the entire committee, not just the 3 of us, there's a whole group of people behind the scenes that helped us get this done. It's going to be a night to remember, and we're looking forward to the next 45 to 100 years of this school being open for the future of our kids, grandkids, and their grandkids.
I'm honored to be a part of this school, the school's family. I have 3 children that attend there. I think, you know, the school is a home for my kids outside of our home. It gives them culture, language, so much more than I could give them and teach them, and I'm grateful for that, and I'm excited to be hosting this event to continue this on for other generations and other kids in the future.
If we don't teach our kids Armenian, we're going to lose our kids. So we have to keep this place alive. We have to keep it going. And as a group, as a New Jersey, New York, we have to keep this place open for the next 200 years.
The education is good. They learn their language. It's small classes, very good training, and everyone we've seen that's gone to Armenian school, they really have succeeded when they leave 8th grade and then they have to go to some other, high school or whatever, and they always do very, very well.
Ինձ համար շատ կարևոր է դպրոց, հայկական դպրոց ունենալ եւ մանավանդ Ամերիկայի մեջ շատ անհրաժեշտ է որ պահենք մեր սերունդը, մեր հաջորդ սերունդին փորձենք ավելի ասկին գաբել, դաստիարակել զիրենք դեպի հայկական սովորությունները, հայկական մշակույթին ծանոթանան եւ այդպես իրենք պահենք որպես հայ.
People ask me why I support this cause. And it's simple. Now more than ever, we need Armenian schools because as the pace of assimilation in the diaspora gets faster, and as we have adversaries abroad whose stated goal is to wipe out our culture, the best thing we can do is bring our children together on a daily basis and teach them Armenian values, Armenian culture, history, and language. This is the only way we will survive for another 3,000 years.
իսկապես կկնահատեմ բոլոր ծնողները, բոլոր ուսուցիչները, ես ալ ուսուցիչը լալով բարի խումբի, գիտեմ ինչս էլ է ուսուցիչը լալը եւ դպրոց բահելը, շնորհավորը լավ բոլորիդ, ամեն մեկ աշակերտը եւ ես նույնիսկ իմ տերորնիկս ամեն օր Հովնանյան դպրոց կերտալիս։
Հայկական մշակույթը, հայկական լեզուն բահելու համար շատ ուրախ ենք, որ գտնենք, որ 45-րդ տարին Հովնանյան դպրոցին հուսամ 45-100 ավելի տարիներ գտնենք, հաջողություն, հայկական լեզուն բահեցեք։
Շատ հբարդ ենք հայկական դպրոցին համար Հովնանյան, մինակ դպրոցն է մեր շրջանին, ինչ որ գտնանք գնել, որ այս դպրոցը օգտակարություն ընել իրենց համար, գնենք։
I just want to say that I was married to an Armenian person and I am not Armenian. However, my 4 kids attended Hovnanian School and thanks to the education and the cultural enforcement that they give to my kids, they all speak fluently Armenian. They are defenders of their culture and their traditions, and they cannot wait for their kids to attend Hovnanian School. So I am very thankful for the Toufayan family for always having support to this school, and thanks to them for all the benefits that all our kids have.
Ես ավարտեցի Հովնանյան վարժարան 2019 թվին։ Մենք այսօր շատ հպարտ ենք, որ Հովնանյանը այսպես event ռաձ է։ Շատ ուրախ ենք, որ Հովնանյանը ավարտված ենք, մեզի շատ բաներ տված է։
Ես կսիրեմ հայկական դպրոցս, որովհետև սորվեցա հայերեն գրել կարդալ, սորվեցա ով եմ ես եւ իմ հայ մշակույթը սորվեցա եւ անորամար կսիրեմ իմ դպրոցս։
The program began with invocation by Very Reverend Father Sahak Yemishian.
As we think about this event, in our minds we understand that any school or teacher gives the perspective to the school and the students, but the sponsors give opportunity to these students. And as we celebrate for the 5th Gala, we celebrate this perspective that these schools gives to our students. Without sponsors, these perspectives cannot be given. Therefore, the sponsors also give the opportunity to these students. And as such, today, we really appreciate all the sponsors of this school. You, everyone who is here, supporting the school, the students, the teachers.
The master of ceremony was comedian and Instagram star Arman Antik-Markarian from Los Angeles. Chairman of the Board of Trustees of the Hovnanian School, Nazar Altun, made remarks and spoke about the school's endowment fund.
45 years ago, the founders of this school had a vision. They wanted to create an Armenian school in northern New Jersey that would not only teach our kids with a top-notch education, but instill in them Armenian values, culture, history, and language. What started as a couple of rooms in the basement of St. Vartanan's Church, thanks to the work of countless individuals, faculty members, administrators, and board members, has become the school we know today. A school that is accredited by the New Jersey Association of Independent Schools, the gold standard in school accreditation. We stand shoulder to shoulder with the best private schools in this country. We have passed every stringent criteria that they have had to meet. We have met. Our alumni, many of whom are here today, have gone on to successful careers in medicine, the law. They've become executives at Fortune 100 companies. They're entrepreneurs. They're professional athletes. But the most important thing that they are is that they're very strong Armenians, and as such, they have become leaders in our community. The founder's vision has come true. This vision, however, cannot come to fruition without a stable financial backing for the school. And that's why today, I'm proud to announce publicly for the first time that the Hovnanian School Board of Trustees has established the Hovnanian School Endowment Fund. Donations made to this fund cannot be touched by law. Instead, they will be invested, and the money earned will go to better our school. With a big enough endowment, we will be able to ensure that our school's doors stay open for decades to come. I am thrilled to announce today that the Hratch and Anna Hovnanian Foundation has made a significant transformational seed gift to our endowment in the amount of $3 million. As a challenge to our community, the foundation has also pledged an additional $2 million matching gift. For every dollar raised, including every dollar raised tonight, the foundation will match it up to $2 million. Adil, I want to thank you for your faith in our school and for this amazing gift for the future of our community.
Acting head of school Christopher Sarafian described his joy of seeing the smiles on the faces of Armenian students in the morning and expressed his appreciation for the hard work of the teachers.
Since my arrival at Hovnanian, I have immensely enjoyed getting to know the individual personalities and characteristics of our students, as well as seeing the motivation and the joy in their eyes and their faces every morning as they walk through the doors of Hovnanian School. As we Armenians have done throughout our history, we too at Hovnanian have adapted and persevered. And the past 2 years have been no exception. If it weren't for the commitment and dedication throughout the years of each and every one of you, the families, the students, the faculty, the staff, board members, PTO, Friends Committee, alumni, and generous donors that make up the Hovnanian community, we would not be here today celebrating the success of this institution. I would like to give a very heartfelt thank you to all the faculty and staff who have graced Hovnanian School and their halls throughout the years. Our teachers, regardless of which language or which subject they teach, have been the driving force towards the school's academic success throughout the decades. Tonight, we express the highest gratitude to one of these staff in particular, a Hovnanian teacher who has been educating students with the Armenian language for over 50 years. She is adored and respected by students, parents, staff, and myself as well. Please join me in welcoming a staple of Hovnanian School, Deacon Azad Kalejan, recipient of this year's Teacher Appreciation Award.
Անագնգալ էր ինձի համար և սկիզբը անհարմար զգացի, որովհետև ընդհանրապես ուսուցիչներս վարժ ենք ծառայելու առանց փոխադարձ ակնկալության։ Անցնող տարիներում փորձեցի դալ առավելագույնս և իգործ տնել Հովնանյան վարժարանի առաքելություն շեշտը տնելով հայավախպանման, հայկական մշակույթի, սերունդներ դաստիարակելու և անոնց փոխանցելու ազգային ու հայկական ոգին։ Հույսով եմ, որ կարողացած եմ արտարացնել ձեր ակնկալությունները և մոտ ապագային աշակերտներս իրենց արձանագրած հաջողություններով կհվարտացնեն նախ իրենց ծնողքը, ապա հայ ժողովուրդը, նաև մեզ ուսուցիչներս։ Այստեղ գուզեմ մեջբերումը անել երկհան, երաժշտակետ, ուսուցիչ և մանկավարժ Կոմիտաս վարդապետի հետևյալ պատգամը։ Ուսուցիչներ, ըսկուշությամբ ու երկուղածությամբ մոտեցեք դաստիարակության գործին։ Խիստ պապուկ պաշտոն մնե ծերը։ Դաստիարակելու կոչված եք սերունդը, որ Ավակա ասկն է։ Սխալ ուղղությամբ ասկը գխորդագեք վերջը։ Շնորհակալություն բոլոր անոնց, որոնք այս երեկոն գազմագերբեցին և հիշադակելի դարձուցին։
Alumni Christopher Isakhanian spoke about the important role Hovnanian School played in his life. For their lifelong philanthropic support of Hovnanian School, Harry and Susan Toufayan were awarded the Leaders of Legacy Award.
Harry and Suzanne Toufayan. I didn't write a speech for this because I really wanted it to come from the heart. Harry, Suzanne, you guys have led by your example through your philanthropy both home and abroad for Armenian causes and non-Armenian causes. That is the way you lead by example. You also lead through your hard work. We see that in you, we see that in your children, and we see that in your grandchildren. And finally, and most importantly to me, you lead with humbleness. Despite all of the successes that you have had, you have remained and continue to be humble, and you have become a fabric of the Hovnanian School.
Ես Toufayan եւ անցյալ տարվանի Hovnanian շրջանավարներից եմ։ Ես շատ բախտավոր եմ իմ մեծ հայրիկիս համար եւ մեծ մայրիկիս համար, որ մեր ժողովրդի համար եւ Hovnanian վարժային համար եւ ինձ համար շատ ներառ։
We are so proud of all the teachers, parents, and staff that have made this school so successful, and it's really our privilege to help and give this big donation of ours so that the school can continue in its glory now, and we're really very happy about it. Say something in Armenian.
Harry and Susan are always surrounded by their grandchildren, all of whom attended Hovnanian School. And undoubtedly one day, they will carry the baton and take on the important responsibility of maintaining and preserving Hovnanian School. Archbishop Khajag Barsamian, the Pontifical Legate of Western Europe and representative of the Armenian Church to the Vatican, congratulated the school on its 45th anniversary.
We are blessed to have in the Hovnanian School an institution that serves our younger generation, build up their minds, bodies, and spirits, open their hearts to faith in you, Lord, and to a love of the heritage they receive from their great ancestors. Continue to bless the work of the Hovnanian School, its board of trustees, leaders and teachers, its devoted parents and supporters, and especially the students themselves, the most precious gift you have given to our community. We rejoice in the presence of our guests of honor, Mr. and Mrs. Hratch and Susan Toufayan. Tonight, we honor them for their generosity and vision they have shown to the Hovnanian School. But it's equally true that every worthy undertaking of our community has benefited from their unwavering support. Their love for our community and its institutions is an extension of their love that they feel for their wonderful family, and indeed, an extension of their love Harry and Suzanne so evidently feel for each other. We are very sensitive to the troubles in our world today, especially in our people in Armenia and Artsakh. With a united voice, we pray to that the heroic sacrifices made for that cause will not be forgotten and will not be in vain, as you have done for your Armenian faithful throughout history, Lord. We ask you to transform the trials of the present day into something greater for the future, something creative and life-affirming that will benefit Armenian children of the current generation and all the future ones.
On occasion of its anniversary, Hovnanian School and Toufayan family also received congratulations from Holy See of Uzatmacian.
Սիրելի Հրաչ եւ Սյուզան, գոհունակությամբ տեղեկացանք, որ Նյու Ջերսի Հովնանյան վարժարանը նախաձեռնել է ձեզ նվիրական մեծարման երեկո, ի գնահատություն վարժարանի համայնքի կյանքում ձեր գովարժան վաստակին։ Ուրախալի այս առիթով Մայր Աթոռ Սուրբ Էջմիածնից հղում ենք ձեզ հայրապետական մեր սերը, օրհնությունը ու ջերմ բարեմաղթանքները։ Սիրելի Տեր եւ Տիկին Toufayanներ, առաքինի ու հավատավոր ընթացքով միմյան զորակից դուք սրտաբուխ բազում բարեգործություններով իրականացնում եք մերձավորին եւ կարիքավորին օգնելու աստվածային պատվիրանը, Տիրոջը հաճելի գործերով կյանքն իմաստավորելու բարի օրինակ մատուցելով երիտասարդ սերունդներին։ Քաջատեղյակ ենք այն հանձնարարություններին, որ ստանձնել եք դուք Միացյալ Նահանգների հայության կյանքում, ին խնդիր մեր ժողովրդի առաջընթացի ու բարօրության։ Համայնքային կյանքում բազում իրագործությունների շարքում դուք կարևոր օժանդակություն եք բերում նաև Հովնանյան վարժարանի աստվածահաճո գործունեությանը, հանուն մեր ժողովրդի զավակների հայեցի կրթության ու դաստիարակության։ Այս գնահատանքով մեր Սուրբ Եկեղեցու կյանքում բացառիկ ավանդի համար մենք գոհունակությամբ ձեզ շնորհել ենք ասպետ Սուրբ Էջմիածնի տիտղոս եւ հայրապետական շքանշան։
During the gala, it was announced that of targeted $10 million for the school's endowment fund, $9 million was raised, of which $5 million was donated by Philanthropist Edil Hovnanian on behalf of the Hratch and Anna Hovnanian Family Foundation. Also during the gala, Edil Hovnanian matched another $500,000, and $1.3 million was donated to Hovnanian School by philanthropist Harry and Susan Toufayan.
You know, I'm doing it primarily to honor my godparents, Avak and Hovnanian, but I think that this school does amazing things. I've seen it in all my friends, and they've raised beautiful Armenian children, and I think that for Armenia's future, we as the diaspora have to be committed to staying strong, and that's what this school does.
The evening ended with entertainment by singer Armenchik from Los Angeles. Today, 45 years later, seeing the multitude of students being educated in the classrooms of Hovnanian School, it is clear that the school's future is bright. However, the true measure of continuous success for the school will be that every new Armenian parent makes sure that their children are educated in Armenian school, such as Hovnanian School in New Jersey.